for the people that drive or, go and park or just go and eat somewhere, you ever have like, those once in a while parking lot disputes? It's either like you wonder who has the right of way, who doesn't. You might pull into an area where it's not too much space, and you're trying to decide, should I let this car go, or can I do this, can I do that? I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. But yeah, so I had a situation like that happen today, and it was kind of funny. And I mean, it was no reason to get riled up about it. So I pulled into this, I was trying to pull into this Wawa. And as I was pulling in, I saw I had enough room, because this particular Wawa was different, y'all. Oh, and come to find out, this one didn't have a bathroom. I was upset about that. So I basically went through all this for no reason. But yeah, anyways, this particular Wawa, you couldn't pull around. Like, there aren't multiple ways to get in. It's either I had to go around another way, or or I would have had to back out the way I came and tried to go around, whatever, something like that. Anyways, this lady got upset because when I pulled in, I was thinking, oh, I have enough room to clear this, because there was this big ass truck taking up this second lane that I was supposed to be in. So I was like, okay, I can just go through this one lane and get around. But then she kind of like pulls up kind of quickly a little bit, or just like, I don't know, going to normal speed. And I'm like, oh, okay, because she like back up for a second, because I could just get in here and go past her, and we can just go on about our day. But then it became, she started getting really mad, and she was like, what the hell? I have the right of way. This is the parking lot. And I was like, oh my God, okay, ma'am, no one's trying to fight with you on that. I was just saying like, okay, well, she could just back up for a second. It only takes a few seconds, and then I could just go, or she could just turn to the side a little bit. So I just had, because y'all, it was literally enough space for my car to go past her. So I was thinking, okay, cool, that would be okay. But then she was going back and forth with me just a little bit. I wasn't like bantering with her too much, y'all. The conversation didn't last 15 seconds. Like, at first she was really upset, but then she just decided, okay, I'm gonna just back up a little bit, like just a little. So the funny thing about this is, when she was backing up a little, the man, there was like another man in an SUV behind her. Like, I don't know if someone in the car just told her, hey, just back up, it's not gonna take that long, whatever. She decides to back up a little bit. The guy is saying that, so then there's a dude in this Suburban that's like behind her, and he's like, well, all right, just do this, just do that. Like, he's giving all these directions and shit. It's like, dude. And I don't know why, y'all. I was just a little annoyed, because I was like, why is this guy still talking? I get he was trying to help, but it's like, I had the situation under control. Like, she eventually just stopped doing all that, getting mad, and she backed up a little. Like I said, that's all she needed to do. It was only going to take a few seconds, and just let me through. And I was able to get through there. Now, I didn't realize, I know there was a car behind me, because it was a bunch of cars trying to come in on my side too. So maybe she was worried about backing into someone, and that I understand. Could I have just backed up? Yes. But I wasn't even trying to even if we disagreed, I wasn't trying to have a yelling match with this lady. I was just saying, hey, can you just back up for a little bit, and I can just get around. That's simple. So we figure it out. She backs up. I'm able to go around. And then the guy is like still talking. He's like, oh, all she had to do was just back up. I'm like, why are you, shut up. We already figured it out. We can just, this transaction can end now. We don't have to keep it going, keep trying to rile it up, back up again. But he was just like, he just kept talking. And he was saying, now, he did say that both of us was trying to prove a point, and that this is ridiculous. And I'm like, well, I don't think I was trying to prove a point. I don't think none of us were trying to, well, I wasn't. I think she was more than I was. I don't freaking know. I was just simply saying, like, okay, just back up for a second and just let me, like, slide through here. But now when I think about the whole entire situation, like, even though, yes, the man talking aggravated me, I wasn't really annoyed. I get why the lady was a little irritated. The dude that was just talking and stuff, he's just like, I guess he just was trying to help out or inject himself into the situation. It's like, just mind your business. Like, we were able to figure it out. Like, shut up. Now, I do understand that's just me being annoyed. Maybe that's me and my ego. Y'all let me know. But when I think about it now, to avoid the whole situation, I could have, if I would have seen her car sooner, I could have just been like, you know what, maybe I shouldn't go in this way. Let me just go a completely different way. And that's how I think about that. So how could I have avoided that entire situation? Just go around. I could have like probably just went around the Wawa and tried to come in through the other way, because there is another entrance. It's just on the other fucking side, y'all. But yeah, that's how I think about that. And like, even when I drove away, I was like, okay, I could have probably avoided this whole fucking situation. But yeah, you know, you live, you learn. But y'all let me know, you ever had interesting encounters like this? It could be road rage. It could be, you know, maybe you had a disagreement at the office. It could have been a disagreement with your friend. I would just say, think about how the whole situation could have been avoided, and think about your part in what you did, you know? Check that ego. But yeah, that's it. Okay, bye. Peace.